Let me ask you something. How often do you think about what happens before and after sex? We all know the main event gets a lot of attention, but here's the secret that nobody's talking about. The way that you prepare for and recover from intimacy can completely make or break your experience. Imagine this, you've just had sex, and instead of feeling close and connected and confident, you're left wondering if you were even there. Or worse, you feel disconnected or sore or regretful. It doesn't have to be that way. I'm Hannah, also known as the Libido Fairy, and I've helped hundreds of women reconnect with their bodies, reignite intimacy, and build sex lives they genuinely love. And one of the biggest secrets that I've shared with them to create more fulfilling experiences is designing the before and the after of sex. So in this video, I'm sharing a full sexual care guide covering exactly what to do before and after sex to make your experiences more pleasurable, connected, and memorable. So let's get into it. Let's start with why sexual care even matters. It's because sex is more than just a physical act. It's emotional, it's mental, and for many of us, it's spiritual as well. When you're intentional about the way that you approach and end sex, it completely changes how you feel about the entire experience. Here's the thing, neglecting sexual care is what will potentially leave you feeling rushed, disconnected, or even regretful. And over time, this lack of intention can lead to reduced satisfaction, more disconnection, and eventually avoidance of intimacy altogether. But when you make sexual care a priority, you're creating an environment where both you and your partner feel safe and confident and excited to connect. And that's what makes sex something worth looking forward to. So let's break it down into two key parts, before sex and after sex. So let's talk about what to do before sex. This is where all of the magic starts to begin because preparation is everything. First, we're going to build emotional connection like way before sex. If you're looking for intimacy that feels deeply satisfying, it does not start in the bedroom. It starts with emotional connection. So emotional intimacy creates a sense of safety and trust, which is essential for most people to fully relax and enjoy physical intimacy. So here are a few ways that you can nurture emotional connection with your partner. You can have meaningful conversations, spend time talking about your day, your dreams, or even lighthearted topics that just make you both laugh and connect to each other. You can practice active listening. So when your partner is sharing, listen with curiosity, validate them, ask more questions instead of trying to immediately respond or fix whatever they're saying. You can show appreciation. So a simple "thank you for everything you do" or "I love how you support me" can go a long way. Emotional intimacy is like the foundation of a house. When it's strong, everything else you build on top of it feels more stable and secure. So the second thing you do before sex is regulate your nervous system. Stress and overwhelm are intimacy killers. If your nervous system is in a fight or flight state, it's almost impossible to feel real desire or pleasure. That's why regulating your nervous system before sex is so important. So you can use some of these simple tools to calm your body and your mind. Number one is movement. Shaking, rocking, or going for a walk or a run or dancing are super supportive to the nervous system if you feel a sense of tenseness or anxiety. Deep breathing. You can inhale for a 4 count, hold for 4 count, and exhale for 4 count and hold for 4 count. That's called box breathing. And you can repeat this for a few minutes to activate your parasympathetic nervous system. You can also do this breathing with your partner and create coherence with their nervous system. Progressive muscle relaxation is a tensing and relaxing of each muscle group that can also support your nervous system. And then you can also do mindfulness exercises. Orienting, which is all about looking around the space and using your neck muscles to let your inner animal know that your surroundings are safe, can help calm you. So when your nervous system's regulated, your body will open up to intimacy more easily. Number 3 is create a bridging activity. So one of the biggest challenges in long-term relationships is transitioning from regular everyday life to intimate space. Bridging activities help you shift gears and create a clear boundary between those two things, literally creating a bridge between regular life and intimate time. So some of my favorite bridging activities are taking a shower together. This is not only practical, but also sensual and playful. You can dance together to your favorite romantic playlist. You can do a 5-minute hug or slow intentional kisses to create connection, or even do a short guided meditation that can help you center yourself and let go of the day's stress with your partner. These activities help signal to your brain and your body, okay, we're transitioning. We're in the in-between. Finally, right before sex, get clean, get comfortable, and set your environment up. So this one seems obvious, but hygiene matters. Taking a shower or freshening up isn't just about cleanliness, it's also about feeling good and confident in yourself. And when you feel fresh, you're also more likely to relax and be fully present, unless being dirty is your thing. No judgment, that's also totally fine. Pro tip is keeping a pack of body wipes or refreshing sprays on hand for if things are a little bit more spontaneous. Also, quickly brushing your teeth or adding some mouthwash can help you feel more confident in makeouts. Additionally, clean up your space. It can be so hard to relax and really enjoy the experience if the room around you is cluttered, messy, or dirty. Again, otherwise, if that's your thing, totally fine. You're not a neat freak, though. You're normal if you need a clean space for sex. And if you want to go the extra mile, put on things that engage your senses in a pleasurable way. Light a candle, put on music that you enjoy, change the color of the lights in the room. These little hacks actually go so far into making an experience feel special and connecting. Last thing you need to do before sex is communicate your expectations. So before things heat up, just take a moment to talk to your partner. Ask questions like, what do you want me to do to you tonight? Or what are you in the mood for tonight? Or is there anything you want me to focus on your body? Or is there anything that's a no or a boundary for you today? This not only builds trust, but ensures you're both on the same page. When you're really clear about what's going to happen, it eliminates some of the guesswork and sets the stage for a more present and fulfilling experience. Okay, so I'm about to dive into after sex care, but before I do, if you're enjoying the video so far, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. Okay, so let's talk about what happens after sex. So post-sex care is just as important as the lead up, if not more so. And it's all about making sure you and your partner feel connected, cared for, and comfortable. If you've ever felt disillusioned or disconnected or have the post-sex blues, it's probably because you didn't get proper aftercare. Sex is a big expansion for your nervous system and your relationship. So just like you need to transition into the altered consciousness space of sex, you need a transition to ground you back into regular life. So some of my favorite ways to support that transition are: number one, hydration. Sex is a physical activity and staying hydrated helps your body recover. Bonus points if you bring a glass of water for your partner too. It's a small gesture that can go a really long way. Number two is clean up gently. So it's essential to clean after sex to reduce the risk of any type of infections or bacteria, but it can also be a really soothing transition back into regular life if you slow it down to enjoy it. So use warm water and mild soap, and don't forget to urinate after sex to flush out any bacteria and prevent UTIs. But you can also make this more special by showering with your partner and gently washing their body in a way that's ceremonial or loving. Number three is check in with your partner after sex. This glowy after space is such a good moment to connect on a deeper level. I absolutely do not recommend asking for specific feedback about the experience, but you can share things that you enjoyed or little special moments or anything that you're feeling in that moment. You can also ask questions. So, what did you enjoy the most about what we just did? How are you feeling right now? Is there anything extra that you would like me to do for you? How can I support you in feeling more loved right now? These conversations build trust and intimacy while ensuring that both of you feel seen, heard, and appreciated. And number four, add in even more aftercare activities. It's really worth taking a few additional intentional moments to transition back into the rest of your day or evening. This could look like just spending time cuddling, brushing each other's hair or giving each other little scratches on the head, making a meal for each other, going for a walk together. Really, whatever helps you feel grounded and cared for is the right choice. So here's why these steps are so important. They're not just about physical care. They're about creating habits that nurture your body, your mind, and your relationship. When you're intentional about your sexual care, routine sex becomes more than just a physical act. It becomes an experience that leaves you feeling connected and fulfilled and excited to come back for more. So, if you've been skipping your before and after care routine, consider this your sign to just start. Start with anything in this video. Just pick one thing and add it in, because these small intentional steps can transform how you experience intimacy and strengthen connection with your partner. If you're still struggling, though, to crave sex in the first place, I made a video called Why Don't I Crave Sex? And it can give you some insight into powerful tools for having sex that you will actually look forward to. I recommend you check that out now and appreciate you for watching. I'll see you there.